Well, Goler is a church that is really seriously committed to transforming the world for Christ, one soul at a time. We believe in love and fellowship, meeting people where they are and helping them to grow in grace and knowledge so they can in turn impact the world. And that's what we're about here. So when people come through our doors, we want them to feel loved. We want them to feel like this is a place where people care about them. We also want them to feel a place where they are comfortable to allow God to use them in their own particular gifts. And during our worship service, a place where they feel like they can worship God in their own uniqueness, how God made them. We have multi-faceted events in terms of evangelism, reaching out to the community. We also have things internally to help our disciples grow. And we're adding to those daily. Of course, our worship services, our Bible studies, noonday and 7 o'clock. We have worship services every third Wednesday that give our associate ministers opportunity to preach. We have various ministries going on with children and youth and young adults and adults, and they're expanding constantly. And just doing things to help people to come together and love one another and fellowship and then grow to be disciples of Christ. The children's ministry at Goler has always been strong. We're in the process of making it stronger. And we don't help our children to become disciples at their age. We have to be very intentional about how we're doing it. We have a systematic curriculum on how we want our kids to learn. We have a good marriage ministry here. Our marriage ministry is growing. Our last retreat, we had, I think, over 20 couples here. And just having some fun with married couples. But also, there's going to be times when we're going to have opportunities for teaching. Now, learn what it takes to be married, and then learn what it takes to have a Christian marriage and why God brings two Christians together in holy matrimony. Family is the basic building block of any great society. The morals, the values were taught in the household, the family unit. And if we can strengthen family, then our churches will flourish. In today's culture and the world we live in, families are constituted in a variety of ways. And we certainly don't want to discriminate against anyone by saying that a family has to be a unit where you have a mother, father, and children. Oftentimes, you have single mothers, single fathers. Oftentimes, you have grandparents raising children. Well, however that model comes to us, however that family comes to us, however it's constituted, we're going to do all we can to strengthen each person in the family and strengthen the family unit so that God's glory may shine through them and they may be a light, help them through the various and the sundry things we go through. The visitors feel, of course, I go back to love because love is the most important thing we have. They're going to feel a warm, embracing congregation that really reaches out. I felt that when I got here. I think they feel compassion. I think they feel a sense of energy, a sense of inspiration. I've heard that from people, that they feel inspired when they come here and when they leave these doors, and that's how we want them to feel.